Okay. So yeah, this one's a lot like the last one where, again, it's a fairly straightforward problem. You just have to watch out for all the unit conversions that are going to come after. And in the same philosophy, I want to take a look at this from the standpoint of volume as an area, which is the base of the pool.
Why do we have to know the density of the water? Is that just like confuse you?
Well, actually, no. For this one, we need it because the question is not asking for the volume. It wants the weight of the water in the pool. So how many pounds of water are we talking about? And that is a factor in the construction of these things. You know, if someone wants to put a pool in your backyard, they have to make sure that the ground around it's going to hold it in place, and the concrete has to be poured to a certain thickness to ensure the water doesn't burst out of whatever you build.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you know, just saying the context.
Yeah.
I can't tell everybody on every profession. I'm just trying to do my job here. So the base of the pool is 25 by 15. Now we are indeed in feet. Yes.
So remember it says the hint 1 gallon equals, does that be feet square or
No, that's cubic feet. A gallon to we're gonna be what we're working out here for volume is in cubic feet. So we're gonna have to convert that over to gallons in order to use the density factor. So we have a couple of unit conversions to go once we get rolling here. So this is going to give me 375.
No, 15 is the width. 25 is the...
Yeah, the width and the depth and the height
9 is height.
or length and
15
width.
is the width, and then 25 is the other thing.
Don't you have to do 375 times 9?
Yeah, let's do length, width, and height. Would be how maybe a good way to break it down. Again, this also gets to one of the reasons why I like using the rectangular prism first to get the context of area of the flat part at the bottom times how tall it is. And then you don't get caught up with which is length, which is width, and all that jazz. So now I've got that. Now I can say, okay, volume is the area of whatever the base is times how tall it is. So that's going to be 375 square feet times 9 feet. Gives me a volume. Yep, 3375. And that's in cubic feet.
why is it in cubic feet?
Because that's what cube.
Well, yeah, first you could say, well, it's volume, it should be in that. If you look at the units you've got going on, you've got square feet right there, and then times regular feet. That would be feet times square feet gives you cubic feet.
The thing we did before, it was only centimeters squared.
Actually, cubic centimeters. Yeah, so double check it. And the units are the way you know you got the answer right. We're in the right area. We're in cubic feet. Now I can go ahead and I can say, all right, let's... Right there. Let's go ahead and do the conversions now. So 3,375 cubic feet times, let's see, 1 gallon per 0.134 cubic feet. And then we have one more unit to convert, which is gallons to pounds. So 8.33 pounds for every 1 gallon.
What if we don't know like that? Like what if we don't know how to do that?
Don't know how to do a unit conversion or don't know the actual conversions?
The gallons cross out.
Well, what if we don't always know what to do to convert it?
Well, we can practice unit conversion if we need the practice. And the conversion factors generally will be given just because very few people have all of them memorized. The ones you use the most in your job you tend to remember because you're always using them, but as a general rule,
Squared or feet?
cubed.
Or squared?
So now I can go ahead and take my 3,375 cubic feet. I'm going to divide that by 0.134, and then I'm going to multiply that.
Wait, what?
8.33.
We like kind of write it out.
Okay, guys,
Deja, you're supposed to come sit up here.
I'm just going right across, and I'm just doing the unit conversion. So I'm taking what I wrote down here, 3,375, divided by 0.134 times 8.33, And that lets me land at 209, comma, 804 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Is a pound heavier than a gallon? Or is it more?
Pounds and gallons are generally different units measured. Gallon is that milk jug of volume. A pound is 1 pound of weight.
So is a gallon weighing more than?
Well, it's according to the conversion factor they give us here. 1 gallon of water is about 8.3 pounds. So you take the swimming pool, 25 by 15 by 9, and we're looking at 210,000 pounds of water. So that's a lot of weight.
Wait, so you do 8.3 divided by 0.1.
Yeah. Yeah, remember with the unit conversion, if you just go down the line, you just do what it says. So like this first part of the conversion says divide, and then the next part of the conversion says multiply.
I thought you like took out the gallon part and like lumped it together or something.
And don't get too fancy. Yeah, when I do my unit conversions, I do this trail of fractions with each multiplier being one conversion factor. And then you make sure that you line them up so that your units cancel.